Hi guys, today I'll be sharing with you some of my time-saving tips and tricks that I use while cooking and doing my meal prep. If you like cooking or want to cook for health reasons, please watch this video till the very end. My first tip is if you're eating a lot of curries, it's a good idea to make a masala for the whole week, or you could even make it for a couple of weeks and store it in the freezer. Ideally, we all like to cook fresh food, but our lives get busy and sometimes we don't have the time to make fresh homemade food. So whenever you are in a rush and you want to cook something homemade, having this basic Indian curry masala ready will surely help you, and you will less likely to eat outside and eat more of homemade food. Here I'm using these 2 large onions. You could choose between red or white. I have taken 4 tomatoes, an inch of ginger, about 7 to 8 cloves of garlic, some green chilies. So this masala that I'm making is for my 2 weeks, but you can reduce or double the quantity of each ingredient depending on how many times you're going to be using this masala for. So part of this masala I'll be using this week that I'll be storing in my refrigerator, and part of it I will freeze to be used next week or later whenever I am in a rush. This masala is really versatile and it can be used in so many Indian curries like matar paneer, kofta, chicken curry, egg curry, paneer curry, rajma, chole, mixed dal. The list is endless. So in my separate video, I will show you how you can transform this curry into more restaurant style curry. So please stay tuned for that video. So this is how I make the basic Indian curry masala that you can use in variety of dishes. My second tip is to buy groceries for the week based on what you plan to cook during the week. So having a menu for the entire week will save you a lot of time, and you will know exactly what you need to buy when you're visiting the grocery store or ordering online. But before you buy any food item, if you do a quick check in your pantry and in your refrigerator, is going to eliminate a lot of wastage, and it will also make your process smoother. My next tip is to always soak your lentils and beans ahead of time. For lentils, I usually soak them for 2 to 3 hours before I boil them, and for my beans, such as garbanzo beans and kidney beans that I use to make Indian rajma and chole, I soak them for a minimum of 6 to 8 hours or overnight. This not only speeds up the cooking process, but it also reduces something called raffinose that's found in beans. This raffinose causes bloating and gas. So once you soak them and throw the water out, a lot of the raffinose goes away and makes it easier for our stomach to digest beans, and it causes less bloating and gas. If you don't want your family and yourself snacking on junk food, try to put healthy snack options available in the visible space. So I like to keep my nuts, some of my fruits on the kitchen counter in a tray, so that if someone is hungry, they choose this option over a bag of potato chips or a cookie. My next tip is to invest in smart appliances such as Rotimatic, a good food blender, and a food processor. I have used Rotimatic for almost 5 years now, and I'm really happy with the product. I know it's a pricey appliance, but trust me, it saves so much time and you're more likely to eat homemade rotis instead of buying naans from outside. My last tip for today's video is if you eat any type of meat or chicken, then it's always a good idea to just marinate the whole thing. You can just put the masalas that you use for marination, such as yogurt, some coriander powder, cumin powder, salt, chili, all in a Ziploc bag, and put your meat or chicken in it, or a fish if you eat fish. So, and then you can just put it in the fridge, and then you can cook it directly in your oven, and you don't have to cut it. Once the whole thing is baked, you can then cut it into small strips or pieces, and then use it in several different dishes, such as your chicken tikka masala. You can use it for chicken tacos, maybe use it in your salad or any other thing that you can think of. So this is a very good tip that I have started using. This saves me a lot of time. So this is all for today's video. I hope you found some tips useful, and if you have any tips that you would like to share, please write them in the comments below so that all of us can benefit. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.